Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Grand Campaigns. This is so good. We're going to go through the Grand Campaign for Rome Total War 2, looking at Rome. I also have Sparta Part 1, be releasing Part 2 here soon as well. Have the Macedonian Empire, which is one of my favorites. I'll be looking at different factions as Carthage and overall just different factions playthroughs, but today we're going to do Rome. Partially inclined for the Julii, which is obviously Julius Caesar, and it's something that I'm a huge fan of, history wise, everything he did, change wise, but overall stick to the game and the lore itself. So the Rome has 3 different factions you can choose between. You have the Julii, Junia, and the Corina. Definitely pronounced that wrong. Cornelia. But overall, which again, I think I pronounced it wrong again, so don't judge too harshly. The perks between each faction, they all get the same boost of marching orders, 15% movement range for all armies. And the Roman legions, you can recruit 2 slot in all your provinces, which is, phenomenal. Going into each different family, though, they all got their own. So the Julii have barbarian subduers, 15% melee attack during battles against barbarian tribes, and also they got a 6+6 cultural conversion, which is really good. Also, if you go into Junia, they're the founding fathers. Public order bonus is a maximum +6 and presence of Latin culture. And then they get a wisdom of 30% wealth from agriculture buildings. Going to the third faction, you have the culture assimilation, minus 50% public order penalties due to the presence of foreign cultures. And will to serve, which is 50% upkeep, minus upkeep for cost of all auxiliary. But we're going to stick with the Julii, and see what's going on. Political faction that's constantly hard to keep everyone happy, so you got to watch the family tree a lot harder.
Are at war with the Etruscan League. March north and capture their territories. This will allow you to consolidate Italia and ensure the safety of Rome. You must wage war if you hope to extend your dominion. Syracuse and Carthage own territory in Magna Graecia, so conflict with them is inevitable if you wish to expand across the Mediterranean. Otherwise, they may prove useful allies against Etruria or the Gaulish tribes to the north. Come what may, Rome will triumph.
Alright, so overall objectives, you get the same one for each faction that you always play. So it's completely control 2 provinces, either by direct ownership or through client states, and military allies. Alright, get a pretty good amount of money for them. So, starting off, you have 2 generals. Obviously, this is the family that we are. That's where we're currently at. We also have a fleet, and then we have a spy. So the spy we're going to bring up north. We're going to bring out the Etruscan League army, so we can kind of see what's going on. Looks like we start off with, Hastati infantry. I'm not really a big fan of the levies. I really go into more of the a little bit heavier armed missile throwers, but we'll use what we have for now before we start really faction changing anything of army structure. So actually, I'm going to bring out my champion, get that going. Let's go ahead and check out the family, see what's happening. All right, so we don't have any kids yet. 25, she's 19 for the wife. So we're gonna go ahead and give the people who have units underneath them, we're gonna promote them to reduce the military cost. We're going to bring him back up, and we're going to reduce his faction. We're going to disband that one unit. Here, I'm debating, because obviously I'm low on food right now, right? So I'm going to look at the food production, which here we get agriculture increase from farming. So we definitely want to build a farm here, but I don't want to do it just yet because obviously I want to build up Rome. We're currently with that. So I might do here to get a farm down in the south. Now, with each one of the families, right, because obviously this other one that we have, Papario, down here, you know, going through, we'll go ahead and, since he's by himself, we will promote him. We have 3 different parties plus ours, and right now we are lower in favor in a standpoint. So overall, these guys are going to be trying to secure our power and try to take us over, because that's what Roman society is all about, political powers. So we'll go ahead and go here, get this farmland growing. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my military, just verify, because I want to do something here as well, because with Carthage I'm going to go ahead and cancel the non-aggression pact with them. Now going into Syracuse, this is a mixed one, right, because we're trading with them. I might keep them on just for a while because they'll keep Carthage in check for a little while, so until I get my military growing. I also don't like to give the other families too big of armies, because they will use that against you later on. So especially when you play in legendaries, there's just constantly civil wars going on. You have to come back in, take them back out. I'm going to save my money up because I'm going to build up my fleet, take over the land over here, start getting this going down. We have 10 turns before pretty much Carthage will probably declare war on us pretty quick, because they just overall don't like us. We have no trading out partners right now, which we could probably start trading with Greece. No, maybe not. I lied. I swear, every campaign that I've done so far, my trading has not been very good, very successful. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and come up. We're gonna attack here. They got 3 going on. We're gonna go in here and we'll just take them out, so we don't lose too many troops. We'll probably use our missiles, take them down, wear them down a little more. The Roman military is pretty awesome because they just have so much mobility with their infantry units compared to the Greeks and you know, other factions like that. So it's just constantly, they have very fast units, very fast maneuverability on the battlefield on what you're currently looking at, and you know, they allow you to do a little bit more. But again, I'm more into the pikemen. The pikemen to me are just the best in the game when it comes out to like defending cities. Now, defending in the open, Romans got them for sure. But it also depends on what you like playing. If you play the online version compared to campaign, be careful there, because these guys will come up pretty quick. And even for being an older game, the graphics are still phenomenal, and the battles are pretty real. I'm surprised they didn't push up on me. Now look how cool these guys look. They got the little wolf pelts on their heads. Alright, we're getting speed up time again. Alright, now we got everyone in place. We'll get and put it back in. Oh, these guys are a little slow on me. Alright. Now we are going to go ahead and move these guys up further. Now again, we outnumber them, obviously, probably, 5-1. But overall, the goal was to not waste any troops. Here we go. We're about to pound them.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
We're going to move our infantry up.
Our general is under attack.
We're going to move over our range right behind them. And what we're going to do is start pounding their infantry from the back. We're not even going to move our military or our infantry in behind them. We're just going to literally just pound them from the back, and you're going to see it just trickles them down. We are going to do some casualties ourselves, though, with that.
The enemy general is dead.
Which I got to be careful of, which is what's happening right now. I think I killed more of my own troops than they killed of mine. Oh, they're going to hit me. Now's the back call, so my goal was to not lose as many troops, and here I am losing them. But I thought, to be fair, I thought they were running. So, which they were.
One of our units has used all its.
But now I'm just going to completely wipe them out just because I lost way too many troops for 3 units. But it's okay, though, in the standpoint, like I said, I don't like the levies anyway, so. Let's see if we got anybody. Is that who we got up there running? Yep. Honestly, they didn't do too bad, and that's okay. Let's also check out our spy abilities. We'll get and enslave them. Now we're going to go into the strategist, because that's going to give us more movement range as well. Details. So this person isn't good for the military. I'm going to move her up. She's more used for like spies and stuff like that. Action. So we are going to take the city. Because we want to obviously control Italia. Oh, these guys want to fight me out in the open. Interesting. Yeah, they're definitely coming in too. Let's see what we got, boys. See what they want. Well, they was coming in. They stopped. Let's see what they look like. Kind of like a mixture of Greeks and Romans. That's what it looks like. But they do have heavy armor. Interesting story about the Etruscans is that the origins, you guys have never looked them up, look them up, where Rome actually, Italians stole the majority of their culture or architecture and different ways of how they do things, and formed them, you know, made it to more of the Roman style. They just were completely overpopulated, or not overpopulated, overran. The Romans were better fighters, but they just had more people in general. And the Romans adapted a lot of their culture into theirs, which is a pretty interesting concept because they were more advanced than what people give them credit for. Yeah, we'll move them up. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're moving up.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Astarte! Sons of Mars! Heavies! Advance ready and waiting! Double time!
Again, using the range.
Attack.
The range is critical. I mean, the Romans have really good range abilities. We're gonna kill pretty much like their entire general army, if not kill his general. All right, so now we're gonna get our guys back in position. Bring them back up. And bring these guys up. Go ahead and move our infantry up. And we're going to do the same concept as
Units have been discovered.
Missile infantry at your command! Fire! Burn the wretches! Astarte! Romans ready for duty!
try to get the guys behind them. All right. These guys are weaker. Ooh, don't want to move my general over there. We got fire going in.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, go ahead and move our general around. Looks like they're already running, which doesn't matter because it should have been a siege battle. But the better losses, 61. But overall, I've already lost 250 some troops, but I got a city out of it, right? And you'll be able to recuperate pretty quick, or recruit, replenish. That's the word I was looking for. So again, look at more commerce. Like Rome, the Italian peninsula is just rich. He's got a lot of stuff going on for him. We are going to see. I kind of want to make it military, but at the same time, I think I'm just going to go with the commerce, just because there's so much going on there. We'll do that with. Kind of do need a farmland though. Make it here. And then also we're gonna do it here. I know I was gonna say I was gonna increase Rome, but I think it's best I do it that way. I am gonna go ahead and disband these 3. Come back over here. Gonna get a formidable fighters. Actually, I think, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do that for the infantry. And I'm gonna get another missile unit. Alright. I'm gonna come back over here, just double check everything one more time, make sure we're good. Again, the politics for Rome is very crucial to your success. Getting trade or partners over here in Greece early. Usually over here, you can get this Greek faction to trade with you, but for some reason, they're just not digging me right now.
I am honored to receive this embassy.
Oh, there we go.
Listen with interest to all you have to say.
Let's try that. There we go. There we go. So now, we're looking pretty good. We got farm coming in. We're on 3, which is going to be huge. It's going to be 4, 8, 12 food coming in. Our income looking pretty strong. So we should be good there. Alright, we are going to do the Temple of Jupiter though, just because of the wealth. We are going to build more fleet. That's going to be our primary focus, just to take them out quick. Now, when it comes down to our spy, we're going to put them right here in this area, because I typically will have my navy take out over here, and then I'll start having my real army come up here and start taking these guys out. You want to do it kind of soon, because the Greeks over here will start pushing in, and you don't want to fight them too early. You need some friends to a certain extent, or in early games. We'll go ahead and build 2 more. That's growing. We do get food. See if I can promote anybody. I can promote my wife. Hopefully she has a baby here soon. Give me some offspring. Operation Repopulation, boys and girls. Alright, so overall we're looking good. Nobody's upgraded. No one's really moving. Don't really want to trade the barbarians because I want their land anyways. Looks like
Enter friend and
Athens still doesn't want to trade. I don't want to trade with them either because they're pirates. And eventually I'm going to take them over anyways, right? So let's go ahead and end our turn. And we are going to take over the last settlement. Oh, see, they already declared war on each other, Syracuse and Carthage. So it's only a matter of time before they fight. So we'll come over here, take over our last land. Should be a pretty easy win there. I'm gonna automate that one, make it a little quicker. Alright, so here we go. We can increase here. Province is kind of weak right now, so what we'll do is we'll go to Bread and Games for now. We can't recruit a champion just yet. Let me double check down here. I could turn this into a commerce as well. And here, yeah, see, I can make more money that way as well. Decisions. Alright, so here, I'm going to move a little closer. But we are going to build 3 more. Now we should have enough to take out their military. Let's go ahead and we are going to make Rome a little more focused on, actually I'm going to do military, get my military up. So we got here, we are going to go into Tactician, which is going to make our campaign movement speed more. See, our spy has already taken these guys down. That's gonna be our next move. Right now, since we just took them out, let's go ahead and build that. Look at the politics real quick. Most people are not very happy with us, but that'll change once we start conquering more. Here should be a pretty good win. If not, then I'll just rotate my military down or move my military up. Nobody needs upgraded. Our food and games go in effect next turn. Go ahead and end it. And we'll probably attack the goals within the next turn or so. Alright, perfect. She actually ranked up. So what you want to do is you want to go here to Menace. This right here helps you take one more stolen food from them. So, because that's our goal right now, is to wear them down just a little bit more. Right here we are actually going to do this as well, just because it's more. We're going to come here and blockade now. We're just going to blockade. We're not going to hit them. We're going to let them try to come at us. We're going to come here. We will do agriculture here. Build some grain. I think here, next turn, we're going to make this one into a harbor as well. And the next turn, we're going to take them out. Then after that, that will be the end of part 1 I'm going to do for today. So let's go ahead and check one more time for the family. Still no babies yet. They haven't produced just yet. And Romans are like that, man. On Macedonians, like it feels like it's, oh, look at that, boom, already. So we're going to auto resolve that. 79%. We're going to slave them. Now their troops are pretty much spent, so now I can just attack them and take it over, and that's going to be into them. Alright, here we go. So now I got that. Now I am going to build here for a dignitary, which is great for helping out with your what's going on here. I might allow them to do one more turn of going down before I take him out. It's always a challenge on what to do. That's one thing I haven't done. Maybe I'll try that differently this time. Maybe I'll subjugate them. Let's try it. It's one thing I haven't really done. Usually I take them out, but let me go ahead and try this approach. Now, because I subjugated them,
I have little gain in wasting the day on you.
I mean, it might not
Better please.
matter anyways, but let me try to do my due share and make them happy, so we can make them grow a little bit, right? Flower doesn't grow unless you water it. Here we can wed him, get her increased, just because he's our ship, so they should be getting happier with me here a little bit. Alright, I got one more turn here, and then I'm going to invade. And once I take them out, I'll end the part 1 and go into part 2. Alright. Let's see what they do. I'm kind of curious see what is happening in Greece as well. That might be something that can unfold differently. It happens over here, which is pretty interesting sometimes. Alright, quartermaster. Now that we ooh. There we go. So that's starting to unfold now. Now we can build our champion. That's what I want. So this right here is going to give us minus 2% upkeep for all land units, 2% replenishment, and recruitment cost down by 3%. So overall, you can't pass that up. All right, so here we can combine him to our military next turn. We are going to take these guys out, and I'm probably going to play this battle. Maybe not, because it looks like, yeah, we're just dominating them, but let's do it anyways, since this is going to be the last battle before I end part 1. What's up with this? I'm trying to get these siege battles, man, and they're not siege, but city battles, and these guys just don't want to partake in that for some reason. Oops. We're going to try to capture this hill, get the high ground. That's our goal. But they might beat me. See if they get there for us. Yep. Let's see, because we can do a hard stop too, and really just put it in them with the range. As soon as we get close, I'll make them stop, and then I'll just start throwing stuff into them with my missiles. So we got these guys can stop. Actually, all of them can stop now. We're gonna do that. Whoa. Hold up. Don't know what they're doing.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Get our general closer so we can get some morale boost. Bring these guys back. And we'll come here to the general. Man, I was watching Timmy and Jimmy just sitting there missing each other with javelins. The fire helps out reduce the morale, by the way. Whenever you're throwing fire, anything that has fire and it's not raining, it's really good. The morale goes down pretty quick, especially with the barbarians. Whenever you're just trying to do the mass casualties, though, because of that, you want to take it off. The flaming shots are great, but at the same time, you just got to be aware of what's going on. You see, the morale they just dropped. But now that that's over, you throw more. Whenever there's not flame shots.
Our general is under attack.
And the only thing of that is, I mean, it's not terrible, is the lack of cavalry for the Romans. Like, later on, you get their auxiliary to, like, Macedonia. They get of the infantry units, that's why I love Macedonia. You can hold them in place and then just pound into them with their companion cavalry, and it just destroys everything. So when it comes down to here, I want to get it. I want to build a temple here to start getting the conversion. I'm going to take my spy, come up here, and start looking around, because this is going to be my next one. I want to take the capital, so keep him there. With my major city, with my fleet, I am going to merge. To reduce overall head count by 1. Here we are going to change this over to a harbor, make more money. Romans could put out a lot of money. Let me go up here, double check. Man, they just don't want to have kids. 30 years, 5 years. 5 years, no kids. Somebody's not fertile. Alright. Just verify no one needs upgraded. Looking good. Again, jump to the next turn. We've got some money left over. Go up to the next turn, which is great. Alright. So now we got research complete. Now it's researching for the scholars, which is gonna be good. Oh. Who do they turn into? Am I at war with them? Nope. So let's go down here to our
Gods of the afterlife,
friends.
spare my arse. Well, why do you trouble my digestion?
Well, not really friends, but ooh. Eve. Ooh. We'll do it anyways, just because it gives them a little more to help them out.
My people by agreeing, but I have no army of words to attempt to sweeten truth with honey.
Stop crying. You guys will be fine. Alright, so they created a confederation.
Be welcome, but may Athena strike
Hey, oh, really?
between friends. The gift of
I'll make that back in 3 turns, so yeah, that's fine. Carthage. Nope, nope, nope. They'll take their people in a moment. Build a temple here. It's winter time. Go ahead and put him in action. Now let's move our champion up. Alright, we got pretty good gold production. Oh, look at that, guys. We have a baby. Woo! He was able to get it done. Wow. About time. Alright, how old are you? 34? Who needs more? Oof. Alright, so, yeah, of course these guys are little crybabies. We will go ahead and marry him. Promote him. So they stop crying like little girls. And it's, again, that's why I don't give them any military. I just keep them down there, build up their land as well. Because if you look at the overall scope when it comes down to here, right, and you go down here and you click on your political affiliation, if they rebel, the bottom province automatically goes. If they go to a civil war, they automatically take the bottom province. So you don't want to give them too much military. And as you see up here, they didn't even conquer, which I feel like it should be whatever political party conquers a territory, you should be able, that political party should be the one taking it over. But there's certain ways that you can get around that. If you conquer here, when you come down here and you actually look at the overall edicts that you're looking at, you can put it to +10 loyalty to political party ruling this province, which is nice because that just means that they are giving us more loyalty for controlling the province. So I know I said I was going to conquer them and end it for round 1 for part 1 of the story, but I'm going to actually do another turn and see. Oh, that's who they confide with. See, I could really just attack them and take them out. We're not going to do that though, not just yet. Not be too aggressive, even though we could. Start taking out Carthage here soon too, and really debating if I want to take out Syracuse and just use them. See, now we're already going to start taking down the barbarian horde up here, which is going to be easy. I can now though move him over. This is what we're going to do. Move him here. Now here, we're going to build we have none that could join us, but or none, no more political party for us. But what I can do, again, we talk about small armies. Wait, which one's the one that doesn't like us the most? Yeah, we'll give these guys a party. Oh, I got so expensive though. That's okay. Yeah, we'll give him an army. We'll make him a spear though. Give him a couple of those guys. Get some cavalry for here, and also some better. Wait, how much is that? 600. Okay, I can afford it. So let's go ahead and get another one out here. There we go. Start building up a better army build out. It's growing. Money's getting better. Look at that. It's about to go up again. 4,000 range next turn, which is great. These guys down here. Nothing's changed over here, right? Nope, these guys still rule. I wonder what's going on with Macedonia. Let's go ahead and turn. Looks like Carthage is trying to play some moves. Got the Etruscan League, which is kind of exciting. That's fine for them. They don't care about Athens. They're remote. Don't really matter. Oh, another child born. Uh-oh. Now it is. Ooh, crap. Oh, screw those guys. Just kidding. They're Romans. But let's see what I can do here. Oh, crap. I didn't make that. Yeah. Let's delete that later. Gotta make Rome. Now let's focus on our military first. Move him up. They're not really happy with this, but it's okay. -3, it's not bad. Could make a Temple of Jupiter here as well. Now here, we're going to go ahead and delete 2 of these guys. Disband them. And we're going to make 2 more. Just heavier armor, better build, better protection. And if we need to, I got a fleet that I can start just taking head count. These are 60 apiece. So it'll be 120, 240. You know, we could really start going up there. I can get back into my overall money about another 600-700 and still have a decent sized fleet. Alright, let's go here real quick, double check on everybody who's upset. Looks like everyone's pretty upset. Normal. But honestly, at this stage, this is the age I'm like, hey, you guys want to rebel, rebel. Now they do get a pretty good size. Oops. Can't be forget about my spy now, boys. Give him another food. Look at this. Let's see what she's taking out. Dang, look at that. So I'm going to take them out. And honestly, I'm just going to move right up and take them out. It's going to be bang, bang, boom. Alright, let's go to end the turn. Love playing as Rome. I mean, this game is phenomenal. So, just a lot of things you can do with it. Even though it's pretty similar, each campaign, how you move things. But the style, design, different factions look a little bit differently. You can get mods for it. I don't do any mods. But overall, it's still, again, it's one of those things that is just phenomenal. Alright. No. Let's go back. What did I just do? Take that off there. I'm going to save it for my military for now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and push up here. This one's going to be a little bit tougher, but let's do it. Let's see if they fight me in the city, which they do. So, we'll see what's going on, but this is going to be a pretty good little battle. They actually had a pretty good size military. So, we are going to go ahead and put our strong units right here. And put these guys right here. Put 2 there, there, and engage each one more. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to the middle, or on the right flank and left flank. I'm also going to have 2 Statis go to the left flank or right flank. 2 come over here to see what they do over here. But also have these guys try to go all the way around. These guys were going to go all the way around over here, over there. Then have 3 extra for support on my general here in the middle. And then let's start moving our guys up. I'm going to have them walk though, so they don't get tired. Oh, we do get enemy reinforcements, so actually, I'm going to change this up now. Forget about them having support. Have to change it all up now.
general is under attack.
Commander! Yes, Commander! Principes! Hastati! Forward! Committed! Fire! Missile infantry at your yours to command! Missile infantry!
The men are wavering.
Loose! Your orders! Etienne!
Mm.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
That was my fault in the standpoint of timing. I should move my troops a little bit faster. I'm actually gonna make all these guys throw fire as well. Of course, I want to be careful with my general as well.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Now this is the bigger army. They have a smaller army inside the city, so that's why I put all the focus onto these guys.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Missile infantry ready!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Now it looks like their fleet has landed, so they're going to try to push up a little more. I am going to move my guys, my missiles that don't have any ammo. I'm going to move them out of here and kind of really just get them out of here.
The enemy general is dead.
Alright, get my guys back into position. Alright, get everyone back in position. Restructure myself.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yep, see, letting the flames come down.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yeah, take these guys out.
Ready and waiting. Orders understood. Romans, ready for duty. For Rome!
Alright, get our guys back into position again. Oh, for a second I was about to charge these guys in there because I didn't see the spearmen. Luckily I didn't do that. So now my infantry and everyone's moving back in. Who's not moving? These guys over here. Get them in position. I'll keep these guys back. Actually, all my missile units can actually just stay back. They ain't got any ammo anyways. Alright, we're gonna go hit these guys up front.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Then we'll take guys in here from the side. Keep my general close. And then here. Alright, they're doing pretty good. They got these guys pinched, which is their general unit, so if we can keep them riled up, plus the range is looking pretty good. Get my two stronger units over here. These guys are all routing, which is great. And these guys here, they're going to run here in a moment. Once my heavier infantry hits them, they're going to run. See, barely even touched them. I'll come over here, box these guys completely in. And then I'm going to pinch. Gonna start chasing them all down. Start chasing them down. I mean, the only good thing is about with the Roman cavalry is that you don't they're more like light cavalry, so it's not too bad. Go ahead and speed it up. I know I didn't have to. I could have already ended it since it's a siege battle, but I just wanted to kind of exterminate a little bit. They took off a little more troops than I had thought they would. But overall, it's not terrible. You're gonna have casualties of war, right? You gotta teach the goals what it is, right? This should be the last one right there. Maybe. Whatever it's doing. Unless I'm missing someone. Should just say end battle, huh? It's okay. Just double check here in the city again, just in case. Every once in a while you have like guys will just run back and forth. But it looks like they're all... There we go. Look at it, it's not too bad. Yeah, I did lose 800. Those are good wins. And we got 2 provinces. So, not bad. And we got another port, which is great. And when we come back for port 2, we'll be taking over even more. So go ahead and reduce the cost for our fleet because they are just sitting there by 3%. And increase our general. We can go ahead and reduce the go ahead and reduce the cost. And then for our drill sergeant and standpoint for our companion in there, he's gonna help out with our military drilling, which is going to be great in the standpoint, increase our melee attack. So on that note, family's growing strong. All right, everybody, again, it's so good. Grand campaigns, this is something that we're going to continuously keep doing. It's something I enjoy, and Krylon as well. We will be back with a part 2 of Rome, also a part 2 of Sparta. Also release a couple more Dune videos as well, Dune Awakening. So again, thank you for everybody for watching. See you next time.